down to the plot this week on my days off, just because it's been a little bit busy, but I've got some news that I'm going to be getting a new addition to the plot. Don't know if you can see that there, but I've just taken delivery of a chicken coop today. Now the chickens over on this plot I'm going to be rehoming because the guy that has that plot is going to be leaving and he needs to rehome his chickens. So I've always wanted chickens, and this is going to be a bit sooner than I'd hoped, but I'm going to be rehoming them just over here. Well, actually where that mound of dirt is at the moment. So that means I need to make a few changes because the chicken run that I actually want is 2 meters, which is going to take up the majority of that place there. So my shed base, I'm just going to have to shifty along a bit, which is annoying because the amount of work it took to put that down was like a whole day. But I'm just going to move them over a little bit so I've got space all over here. And due to all the wind and the rain that we had, all of this was actually covered by the tarpaulin. So when I got here this morning, the tarpaulin was over there, and the wheelbarrow and the chairs and everything were just sat in a whole wheelbarrow full of water. So I could have done without that because I've just had to spend time sorting that out. But yeah, I should have come down and check on it really. So the one good thing about all the rain is it's made the soil soft, so all the weeds that had sprung up, it's really easy to get those back out. Weeds over here, they've shot up really quickly. They weren't there last week. So, and I can see the weeds have started, mainly thistles, trying to come back through, up through the black control mesh that I put down. Although I think I doubled this one over maybe. So doubling it over has helped, but where I've just left it all single, the weeds have started coming up again. So that's what the job is this morning. This is going to have to take a bit of a back seat for now, due to me having only a couple of weeks to get the chicken run sorted. So right down the very end there though, where those logs are, I'm hopefully going to put in a grapevine tomorrow with a bit of help. So we'll see how that goes. Yeah, so the chickens I was admiring all those months ago, I'm going to be rehoming, which I'm really excited about. So I moved the slabs over by one, which has given me a bit more space over in that corner there. Everything that was there has now moved over there, and if I've moved that stuff once, I've moved it 50 times around this plot now. It's starting to get a bit tiresome. It's just waiting for the shed to go there, so then I can store stuff in there and not have to keep covering it over the tarpaulin each time I'm here. So this actually looks like a bit of progress. Hello! Hi. I've got help down on the allotment today. Hayley, wave! Louie! Rory! So here's the little frog that's been living on my plot in amongst all the weeds. I'm so sorry, I've just taken all your little hiding spaces, Mr. Froggy, but they couldn't stay there, I'm afraid. But you're going to have a lovely new home to hop around in soon enough. Yeah, so for now I think I'm just going to move you on to next door's plot, just over there where it's all covered and you've got other little places to hide. Where have you gone? There we go. Yeah, I'm so sorry, little fella. It'll all be good soon. So I've just popped him over on my neighbour's plot where the pond is, so you can get all lots of bugs and flies and other insects to catch from there. See you later, Froggy. Made a lot of progress today. I've got my grapevine fencing in thanks to Clint, who's installed that for me. He's done a fantastic job. I just need to bring down my pliers and tighten off a couple of the little don't know what you call them, but those little things there, because I forgot to bring them. So yeah, that's all done. And then Donna did a fantastic job of clearing all the weeds in the 2 beds there, which is also great because she took home the weeds. They were mainly plantain and dandelions, which she's going to use to feed her guinea pigs. So that's great, at least they get fed as well with stuff from the allotment. And then further on down, oh, don't know if you can see that's a dragonfly flying by, far too quick. And there he goes. Is he going to land? Oh, he's gone. So I need to redo my slabs. I've started there. Every time I look at them, they're wonky and they're not at a proper 90-degree angle. Nothing on these plots is actually marked out properly. If you can look down, you'd think we've got a straight path, but in fact we don't. It goes off at a slight angle like that. So these slabs are a real pain at the moment because I just want them right from the start. Otherwise, if it's off at an angle and then we put the shed on top, I'm going to be completely looking at it all the time thinking it's not right, and it's going to bug me. And then over here, this is where I've marked out that the chicken run is going to be. The coop is going to be where this huge mound of earth is at the moment, and then the canes mark out the area. It's supposed to be 2 meters by 4, which when you actually look at it, it doesn't look that big, but at the moment for the fencing, that's all I can afford at the moment for that size. So we'll see how that goes once I've ordered it and we've put it up. I mean, I've got space here which I hadn't actually planned anything with at the moment in my plans, so when I do get a bit more money I could extend it by a few more meters that way, or I can just put a temporary run in that area because I think the door is going to go on that edge there anyway. So I'm really excited to have got somewhere today other than just to keep shifting this lot around and doing dump runs. That's the coop under there, the hen house. Trying to keep it dry. Guy very kindly delivered it. I got it off Marketplace, don't know if you can see it under there. It saved me quite a bit of money because it was second hand. And then that's all the bags of weeds from today. And that shower door we really need to get rid of. Nobody wants it for anything. It's not big enough to go in our cars to take to the dump. And Steve moans about it every single time we're down here. And yet again it's moved. So yeah. Oh, and extra slabs. I'm going to use those to go underneath the chicken house in the coop. Just to keep, so it's easier for those to be cleaned off. So yeah, all in all, a really great day, and the weather's been beautiful, not too hot, there's a nice breeze. Oh, and that chair, that's going in the chicken coop. Apparently they like to roost and rest on things and they like to get up high, so I got that chair quite cheaply. Someone was getting rid of it. And chickens love to sit on them apparently. So all good. I've just seen and found my very first ever toad. Never ever seen one before. I'm just moving all these panes of glass and this little fella's hiding underneath. So gotta find somewhere safer for him to live, or her. Just trying to focus in the sunlight here. Oh, so pleased. I think it's a her. She doesn't seem to have the nuptial pads on her little thumbs. So I've picked her up in my glove because you're not supposed to have skin-to-skin contact with them. And my hands are quite dry at the moment. So she's not making the effort to jump or crawl. They don't jump quite as high or as far as frogs. They tend to crawl everywhere, I think. But I'm going to go off and find her a nice damp shady spot. So I'm really pleased I found a toad. It's my first one ever. And if it's a she, I think she's amazing. So for the third time I've moved the slabs. It's looking still a little bit uneven at the moment, but that's not a problem right now. They're at least straight and at a proper angle. The soil has all been moved, well, most of it. There's a tiny little bit there that needs leveling off. Has moved over here. So yeah, hopefully tomorrow I'm going to get on and order a few things and chase up the delivery of where the shed is.